Hi everyone, in this video, probably two, right, we'll be going through how to use concentration to calculate volumetric calculations. Now, this is where it gets a little bit confusing because now, I'll let you to take this down over here, right? When we look at our question, we will see that there are some things that are grams, right? Grams. And when it's grams, we know that it is mass. Sometimes we will see things like volume or we will see dm cube. So when we see grams, it's quite straightforward. When we see grams, we need to use the molar mass method. So 1 mole is equal to, calculate the MR, 1 mole is equal to how many grams and do the substitution. But when I see volume in dm cube, there's actually two possible ways that it can happen. Right, so take this down, right? So the two possible ways is that if it's a gas, that means you see carbon dioxide, you see the word oxygen, all the different type of gases, then we need to use the molar volume method, which is the 24 method, if you remembered, right? The 24 method. So again, 1 mole is 24 dm cube, and then you do your substitution, and then you eventually get the number of moles. Right? However, sometimes we will see things like solution, and we will see other keywords like concentration. Then you know, if it's solution and concentration, then I cannot be using either molar mass or molar volume method. I need to use my CNV method or CMV method. Now, the CNV method is very powerful because alphabetical order and it's the formula there. So C equals to N over V, CNV. Now, so how do the questions look like? So for example, let's look at question A. So in an acid and base titration, 20 cm cube or 0.1 mole per dm cube. So this over here, this circle one is concentration. And it is C. So once I see this concentration, mole per dm cube, I know, I need to use the C equals to N over V method. So this is the volume, this is the concentration of sodium hydroxide, and it's neutralized with sulfuric acid. So sulfuric acid, I've done the box up square. So you can see that this is sulfuric acid, and I did sodium hydroxide as the circle. So over here, this square, 0.25 mole per dm cube, is it C, N or V? Yeah, so this is C. So immediately, what I need everyone to do is to draw a table at the side. This is your working. So we have sodium hydroxide and we have sulfuric acid. Immediately, as what you can see on top, I'll write C equals to N over V, and the other side also, C equals to N over V. Then I will extract information. So sodium hydroxide, this guy here, sodium hydroxide, the circle ones, circle ones, 20 cm cube, that's a V. So I will write here 20 cm cube, but remember, convert cm cube directly to dm cube. So 20 divided by 1000. What other information am I given? I'm given concentration. So 0.1 mole per dm cube is the concentration. So I'm not given any more information about sodium hydroxide, so I do not fill out anything else. Okay, as you can see in the table, I don't fill out anything else. Now, what information am I given about sulfuric acid, the one in a square? So I'm given concentration. So concentration is C, so 0.25 mole per dm cube. And I'm not given anything else. The actual question requires me to calculate the volume of sulfuric acid. So my ultimate goal, which I'm going to put 2 question marks over here, is to calculate how many dm cube of sulfuric acid there is. Okay, so now let's look at how many unknowns we have. On the sodium hydroxide side, we have 1 unknown. I don't know the number of moles. On the sulfuric acid side, H2SO4, I have 2 unknowns, the number of moles and the volume. So you know that in an equation, if I have 2 unknowns, I cannot solve. Right? If there's only 1 unknown, I will solve. So step 1 is that I will calculate the first unknown, the N. How many moles of sodium hydroxide? So that's why step 1. How many moles of sodium hydroxide? Then, recalling that my step 2 is always mole ratio, I can calculate from the number of moles of sodium hydroxide to the number of moles of sulfuric acid. So after number of moles of sodium hydroxide, how many moles of sulfuric acid using mole ratio. And then finally, from number of moles of sulfuric acid, I can calculate the volume of H2SO4. So how do I calculate? Let's see how I calculate step 1. How do I do step number 1? So I remember C equals to N over V. Right? So C equals to N over V. Then you can rearrange it if you want, because I want to calculate N. So I bring the V up. So N equals to C times V. So take the C, 0.1. Take the V, 20 divided by 1000. And then I calculate everything in. The N is 0.002. So I'll use another color pen. I'll show you. So therefore this is 0.002. So then let me look. What is the mole? Now I want to go from step 1 to step 2. Right? So step 2 is to calculate the moles of sulfuric acid. And then what is the mole ratio? The mole ratio is 2:1. How do I know? Because the equation here says 2:1. Right? Remember M, U, N, Q. The mole ratio, the units, the number, and therefore the question mark. So we sort of did the same thing as well. So mole ratio 0.002 moles, give me 0.001 moles of sulfuric acid. So now I know that this is 0.001 moles of sulfuric acid. So now I want to calculate the V, the volume of sulfuric acid. So I remember C equals to N over V, alphabetical order. C equals to N over V, alphabetical order. And I want to calculate the V. So this is the part that can be a bit challenging for some people. That if I want to calculate the V, I need to move the V over and I need to move the C down. So therefore V equals to N over C. Most students will make mistakes with this arrangement. So therefore V is equals to the N divided by the C. Alright? And V equals to N divided by C. And C equals to N divided by V. Right? You can read it this way or read it this way. C equals to N over V, or V equals to N over C. Okay? So V equals to N over C. So V is 0.004 dm cubed. Right? So that's how you generally do the question. This question usually 3 marks, especially when they break it up into 3 steps for you. Alright, let's look at the next example. So the next example, I see the clues again. I see that there's concentration. I see that there's a solution. So therefore, I need to write C equals to N over V, C equals to N over V. So first one, 25 cm cube of nitric acid. 25 cm cube, this is a volume. Right? Next one, 20.8 cm cube is also a volume, but it's a volume of potassium hydroxide. Next one, 0.1 mole per dm cube. This is a concentration. It's a concentration of potassium hydroxide. And finally, the question mark here is that I want to find the concentration of the acid. The acid will be nitric acid. So remember Mu and K. So first one is the mole ratio. The mole ratio would be 1:1:1:1. I already analyze the units to see what is the thing is V, is C. I already done the analysis, and now I'm going to record down the numbers. So KOH is potassium hydroxide. I know the volume, so it's 20.8 divided by 1000 because I need to convert it immediately to dm cube. I know the concentration, so this is 0.1 mole per dm cube. I know the volume of nitric acid, so this is 25 over 1000 cm cube, and I don't have any more numbers in this question, right? So Mu, N, K, N, number, I'm done. So Q, question mark. What is the question asking for? The question is asking for concentration of acid. This guy over here, that's why I got a question mark over here at the C. So let's start with the one that has only one unknown. So you can see potassium hydroxide have one unknown. Nitric acid have two unknowns. So I'm going to start with the number of moles of potassium hydroxide. Then I'm going to use mole ratio to calculate the number of moles of nitric acid. And then finally, calculate the concentration of HNO3. So now, remember, C equals to N over V. So the first one, C, I got 0.1. N, I want to calculate. And then the V is 20.8 over 1000. So n is equals to 0.1 times 20.8 over 1000. And when I calculate this out, 0.1 times 20.8 over 1000, I get 0.002080, 0.00208 moles. Alright, so now let me change color of pen. So this is 0.00208 moles. So now I need to go from step 1 to step 2. Right? So step 1 to step 2 is using mole ratio. I want to go from the number of moles of KOH to the number of moles of nitric acid HNO3. And in my first step of my NuNKQ, so it's 1:1. So therefore 0.00208 is to 0.00208. Okay, let me change color of the pen now. So this is 0.00208. This is using my mole ratio. Okay, so now I have C, I want to calculate C, I got N, I got V. So C equals to N over V. So C is equals to N, which I know is 0.00208, and V is 25 over 1000. So I'll take 0.00208 divided by 25 over 1000. So this is 0.0832. 0.0832 mole per dm cube. Okay, so that is the example that we have over here. Right, so I've done, let's do one more. Let's do one more example. So we got C. So remember M, U, and Q. So M, mole ratio. So I see the mole ratio is 2:1:1:2. So I fill up the mole ratio, right? So 2:1:1:2. Next, units. I see cm cube. cm cube I know is volume. I write V. I see moles per dm cube. That is concentration, C. And I see moles per dm cube again, concentration, C. Then I know that because there's a lot of concentration, right? So I need to use the C equals to N over V. So over here, I got my NaOH, my sodium hydroxide. I got my H2SO4, which is my sulfuric acid. So now let me fill up N, the numbers. So I have 25 cm cube of sodium hydroxide, and I have 2 moles per dm cube of sodium hydroxide. So that's concentration. Right? What other numbers do I have? I have the concentration of sulfuric acid, 1.25 concentration of acid. So are there any more numbers in the question? No. So now I have all the numbers down. I need to find the question mark. What am I supposed to calculate? So they asked me to calculate volume of sulfuric acid. So where is my question mark? My question mark is over here. So my sodium hydroxide has one unknown, so that will be my step 1. Then mole ratio, step 2. And then finally, the unknown question mark will be step 3. Alright, so let's calculate step 1. So step 1, because it's concentration, is C equals to N over V. Alphabetical order from top to bottom. C equals N over V. Right? I've been writing that a lot of times. C equals N over V. So C equals to 2. N is an unknown, and V is 25 over 1000. So therefore, N is equals to 2 times 25 over 1000. And let me take up the calculator. So 2 times 25 divided by 1000. So that is 0.05 mole. Alright, so let me use a different color pen now. So this is 0.05 mole. I know the number of moles of sodium hydroxide now is 0.05 mole. Now I want to calculate, I want to go to step number 2. Right, I already planned already. I need step number 2. So step number 2 is using mole ratio. I have 2 sodium hydroxide is to 1 H2SO4. So my sodium hydroxide is 0.05 mole. And therefore, this side 0.05, 2 is to 1, 0.05 is to 0.025 moles. So let me change color. So So therefore, I calculated that this is 0.025 mole. Finally, I need to calculate the last step, number 3, which is V. So C equals to N over V. And then when I rearrange it, it's actually V equals to N over C. And then remember the trick that I taught you all just now. So if you look, you read from top to bottom is C equals to N over V. But if you want for V, you read from bottom up. V equals to N over C. Okay, so V equals to N over C. You can use that little trick. So V equals to N over C. N is 0.025. I've written it down, so I don't need to, so I've already offloaded my working memory. And then I divide it by the concentration, which is 1.25. Alright, so 0.025, 0.025 divided by 1.25. So that's 0.02. So 0.02 dm cubed. Alright, so and that matches the answer that I've given you at the bottom here. Okay, so I've done 3 examples for you. Go and try the few examples and then watch the next video to see me go through those examples as well. Alright, so all the best. Bye.